Hey guys, this is Carina Wiegman, and every week I read a chapter from my book Rauw. And starting last week on Friday with week 1, and today I follow up with week 2. December. I forget everything. What I did the day after, what month it is, and why I come home with only half of the groceries despite a tightly directed shopping list. In my attic there is only room for mourning. Everything else flies out of my brain track like a bobsleigh. I suffer from grief dementia. I walk to the shopping mall for tea light candles and a breath of fresh air. Sinterklaas, it's a typical Dutch celebration holiday on the 5th of December. Sinterklaas walks around the mall with screaming Black Pete, while Gingerbread Pete aggressively squeezes a fist of kruidnoten into my hand. Yesterday, downtown, Jesus proclaimers also preached the message of love with so much noise. On my way home, I look for nice car brands. Because of my memory problem, I chant their names like a mantra. Peugeot Fiesta Yaris, Peugeot Fiesta Yaris, Peugeot Fiesta Yaris. It makes me happy, hopping around like us, early 30s in love. This weekend I cried in at least 7 different ways. Screaming, whining, sobbing, wallowing, squeaking, begging, and silently. To the neighbors, it must have sounded like an out-of-tune karaoke choir. I quit because all that crying made me laugh, especially the squeaky weeping with the long strokes. Behind my eyes is a reservoir of tears. Fortunately, the days start getting shorter. It can't get dusky early enough for me. In the dark, I see your light better and my own torch that I keep close to my heart to shine on even the smallest step I take away from you. I count 154 empty tea light candles. I have bought much better quality ones and reduced the number of fire spots from 5 to 3. My lungs are tied with grief. I'm on a slow train moving painfully quiet away from you. I want to pull on the emergency brake, hammer in a window and run back in time to you. I want to get off at every station. I want to hold you, send you and look you in the eye. I would crawl back through 15 years of festivals, travels and good nights until I end up in Sonsbeek Park for that very first kiss. You have always been afraid of cancer. With every flu you ask, "Sweetie, do you think it's something bad?" And my answer is always the same, down to earth, as is typical for people from the north of Holland. Of course not, yet here you are. All of the sudden you have a just go home, there is nothing we can do anymore, cancer with metastasis. You have to think in weeks, the oncologist says. Occasionally cosmic information bleeds through into the life you were born to live. You have 3.5 months left. Last fall, we grew old together quickly. We geared back from Max Verstappen to broadcaster Max speed and watched slow TV hours each day. Ik vertrek, I am leaving. We zijn er bijna, almost there. And helemaal het einde, way out. Hilarious TV programs with titles with death on your doormat. We watch nature documentaries, house hunt and travel programs. So what? We still dream of a future that will never be in the present. You had an amazing life with super supportive parents and a no-problem childhood. You partied, traveled, lived. Such a night life is granted if you sign on for 50 summers only. You wholly fulfilled your life, embraced fate so gracefully. Through all of our travels, we built a worldwide family. Now the warmth of this tribe wraps around me like your soccer field fleece blanket. On Friday, I toast on your second death weekday. From the window at Café Vrijdag, I see you standing in the park behind Muses Sacrum. He is a boyish man of the same height, facial expression and clothing as you. He wears a grey woolen cap, body warmer and work trousers with paint smears all over them. It's your garden and do-it-yourself suit. Maybe you've put it on especially because I've been gardening so fiercely this morning. So this is week 2, and I'm still at Chateau Dumas in the south of France. And hopefully, Corona Volente, I will travel to Holland in about a few weeks. But next week, for sure, I will be here again from a different spot. And I wish you all a happy weekend, and stay safe and healthy, and of course also lovingly. Ciao, ciao.